I am not just along for the ride.
Oh, I'd tell them it's the greatest job in the world.
This is an opportunity that you will never get in the civilian world.
I can't stress enough what a great job this is in the military. So 15 uniform is a CH-47 Chinook helicopter repairer. And with that job, you learn, how the systems of the helicopter work and how to replace parts on it, get it flying again. So if you're one of those people that, wants to be a part of a mission, actually have an impact on what we're doing as an Army and as a country, this is the job. I mean, we work with all kinds of different units, all kinds of military groups, and we're out there. We may not be the tip of the spear, but the tip doesn't get there without us.
So if you are wanting to make the most out of your Army career, if you're wanting to gain experience, and that's not to say that it's not applicable to the civilian world, because you can become an aerospace, engineer, you can become an aircraft mechanic. All of those things apply and are kind of under this umbrella of a 15 uniform, and there's are very lucrative careers out in the civilian world.
A 15 uniform can either be a mechanic on Chinook helicopters, or it can be a flight engineer slash crew chief. Flight engineer, which is what I do, is being a flying mechanic, managing the back of the aircraft, managing passengers and cargo, and doing external load operations, and making sure that the pilots have somebody to back them up, looking outside, making sure that we're always safe during flight.
I would say the diversity of the work. So every day we're doing something different. We get to travel. I get to go up to Wisconsin to work with the Armorer School. We go down to Fort Leonard Wood and we get to work with the sappers. We go down to Fort Chaffee, we work with the SEALs. We go out to Colorado, we work with the 10th SF group out of Colorado. We do airborne missions, we do helo casting where you're jumping out of the back of the water, loading cargo. We did water bucket training and fought fires up in Yakima, Washington. So, I've been all over the country. I've been coast to coast at least 3 or 4 times now. And I love my job. There's not a better one out there.
I had an amazing experience a few days ago where I was on a flight where I didn't have to do so much during that flight because it was a instrument flight rules flight, so the pilots were doing all the work on their instruments, and I didn't have to do much besides just listen to them. And I sat on the ramp and I looked outside, and it was at night. I am hooked in. I got a tail attached to our backs and then anchored down here on the floor of the aircraft. So I was absolutely safe, and the entire world was dark and with little glittering lights in it, and I realized that my job is to sit with my legs dangling into the sky with nothing between me and thousands of feet of world.